New hairstyle. Okay, so this video will be very quick. It actually, because I just posted a couple days ago, it actually is only because I got new hair. And I don't love it. I I did it. I bought the wrong hair. So it's not doing exactly what I hoped and dreamed it would do. But I like it. I mean, I don't love it. I want to love it. I want to feel like, what's your name? To myself. I don't I don't need anybody else to say that. I mean, it would be nice if someone else would say that to me, but I need to feel that way about myself. So yeah, I got new hair. They, I don't know what to call it because it's not what I was going for. And I'll update because this is only gonna happen for like a week and a half. I'm gonna be done with it, but it'll do for now. This video is about advice for yarn braids. Okay, so yarn, it's yarn. So you have to know that you can't leave yarn braids in your hair forever. And even if you do like how I have been doing and putting them in and taking them out and then putting them back in, you need to deep condition your hair, like deep condition your hair. I make my own conditioner. And so if I were you, I would try out some real good deep conditioning masks if you don't have the energy to be all in the kitchen stirring up rice. If you don't have the energy to be all in the kitchen trying to bake some conditioner, I don't bake conditioner, I'm just being much. So yeah, find a deep conditioning mask and I've left my yarn braids in the longest. It's about 5.5 weeks, and then I would take them down, deep condition my hair, leave my braids out for 25 minutes. No, literally, or just, maybe a day or two, and then put them back in. And that's because, again, like I said, I'm just protective styling, and I'm not buying any product for a year. Nothing other than my deep conditioning, moisturizing. Along that vein, I'm not buying product to do anything to my hair at all, period, zero. So, but as far as protecting, having it actually be a protective style and not breaking your hair off, because yarn is dry, it's yarn. So imagine having yarn on, it's not heavy. It's, I really like the hairstyle, and I think I've gotten some amazing growth just being able to keep my hair up. And I kind of like it even better than box braids, even though I'll probably have some box braids in a minute. But I liked it because I felt like it was much more versatile, and it tricks people. People think it's your hair, even though they saw me with the fade in July, August. People at my church still asking me how long have I been growing my locks. You just saw me a couple months ago with a bald head. Not even a fade. I had a bald head. But, nevertheless, not my will. But your will be done. No. So, deep condition, moisturize, and when you put your yarn braids in, seal them. Like, I make this little shea butter concoction, because shea butter, contrary to what somebody may try to make you believe, shea butter is not a moisturizer. But it will seal the moisture. Shea butter is essential to natural hair, absolutely. It will seal in the moisture. It is not a moisturizer though. So you want to get you a good moisturizer. I make a honey shea butter, extra virgin olive oil, coconut oil, sometimes that varies, concoction. And when I'm doing my yarn braids, because my hair is about that long now, so I twist it. I twist my hair, and with the concoction on my fingers. Don't talk about my fingernails. Listen, get out of my life. So I make the concoction, and I put it on my fingers, and I twist my hair and then I braid the yarn braids. And just because I want to make sure that I have sealed literally every piece, every strand of hair with moisture, because it's going to be locked up in yarn for the next, 4, 5, 6 weeks. So I do that. When you take them down, be very careful around your edges. It is yarn, it's not very heavy, but if you have thinner edges, and generally that may be the case, you want to just be very mindful of, even when I do like 3 or 4 strands of yarn, I still do 2 around my edges. So those braids around my edges will be skinnier than the rest, but I don't mind because I've already got enough going on with my edges for me to be taking them out with some yarn. And yeah, I think also that if you're going to, somebody else ask me for just advice on choosing a length, don't ask me. I believe that if you're going to get weave, you should go hard or go home. I don't understand short weave. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but it confuses me. I feel like my hair looks like that without weave. I'm going to get weave, I'm going to be Jesus take the wheel ridiculous about it. So I believe in long yarn braids. Make these beezies that's been growing their locks for 14 years feel like, oh, she's been growing her locks for 15 years. And then when they ask you, hey sis, because it's always hey sis, how long have you been growing your hair? Oh, just about 3 weeks. Yeah. And I'm going to answer that call.